Already?
Once we turn the system on, effectively we are a beacon for enemy threat, and we can expect an enemy response if they have the right assets within a matter of minutes.
You have to be very quick into action and getting out of action so that you can move off your platform, because you don't want to be, obviously, get the enemy weapons firing at you.
The cam got IDF and was able to send the warning out up to 20 seconds and have everyone get their head down.
Anything that we can provide that will detect the enemy's artillery is definitely a battle-winning asset.
The mobile surveillance section of 5th Regiment Royal Artillery has a simple job: to find and hunt down the enemy and survive. During recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan, much of their kit was static, fixed to buildings in forward operating bases. Now they're training to be more highly mobile, closer in on the enemy and harder to kill, using kit like the Man-Portable Surveillance and Target Acquisition Radar, or MSTAR.
So based on intel that we have, that there could be someone or there could be a formation moving into an area, we could then go ahead and set up and be able to soak the area and get the information that we need.
5th Regiment, or the Yorkshire Gunners, based at Marne Barracks in Catterick, are innovating their processes and use of equipment. They are the British Army's only surveillance, reconnaissance and target acquisition regiment. From division to battle group, they are the eyes and ears of troops on the ground. In 2026, they will be re-equipped with multi-million-pound state-of-the-art kit. Until then, they must exploit what they have. In Helmand Province, the Lightweight Counter-Mortar Radar, or LCMR, provided much-needed protection against the Taliban's IDF, or indirect fire. Now, kit like this needs to be deployed rapidly.
It's pretty much a life-saving bit of kit, so I've used it on 2 toes of Afghanistan, and there's many times we got IDF, the cam got IDF, and was able to send the warning out up to 20 seconds and have everyone get their head down. So there was no casualties as a result of the system allotting us and then everyone getting their head down. So everyone in my location would always feel very comfortable when the system is running itself. Yeah.
The regiment can act as a sort of spider's web, catching hostile fire in its electronic lacework. But this same technology also leaves them vulnerable.
Radar system out in the field is detecting 6400, so 360 degrees out to a range of 10k. That information is being fed by cables which we've hidden covertly in the grass back to this laptop system. On here, the information picked up by the radar is superimposed over a map of the area, and using that we can track anything that's flying through the air that's larger than my fist. Once we turn the system on, effectively we are a beacon for enemy threat, and we can expect an enemy response if they have the right assets within a matter of minutes.
This detachment will work alongside 16 Air Assault Brigade. Instead of getting on and off the battlefield in vehicles, packing their kit in soft bags will mean they could fly in on the first airwave instead. At the Otterburn Ranges in Northumberland, the guns of 4th Regiment Royal Artillery are supporting 5RA's training and experimentation. Their command post monitors signals from a hostile artillery locating system, or HALO, deployed further forward.
Hello, Golf Whiskey 20, this is Golf Whiskey 23 Bravo, hostile location report.
This information helps direct their guns effectively and also establishes the precise location of the enemy fire. But they're still looking to improve. Normally situated behind the forward line of own troops, or FLOT, 5RA is exploring methods of pushing the HALO team ahead of that line. Situated several kilometres ahead of the command post are the HALO's sensor posts.
Each sensor post consists of 3 microphones and it works in triangulation. So we set it out in a triangle, and as the sound wave passes over the microphone, it's then processed inside of the processor, and from there it'll send the information back via the antenna back to the command post, where all the other sensors that have picked up that event happening will get put together and plotted on the computer, and that'll produce the target or the grid of the potential enemy firing position.
If these troops are to deploy deeper towards the enemy to provide even more accurate readings, it will mean specialist training.
We need to be better trained, we need better vehicles, we need to kind of get the guys more robust, better weapon handling, better fitness, better navigation, all that sort of soldiering. We need to get to that standard so we can operate in that area to increase the range and potentially find enemy gun batteries, firing platforms in the deep battle.
Each battery of the regiment from light roll to heavy roll is being re-examined. Mamba is the mobile artillery monitoring battlefield asset. It works by giving advanced warning signals on the front line by detecting incoming hostile fire. Although highly mobile, it had a fixed role in recent conflicts. Now, outside the relative safety of forward operating bases, FOBs, or observation posts, OPs, it's exposed and vulnerable, so enhanced mobility is essential.
Into action time's roughly about 5 minutes, and that's with the guys getting out, putting the legs down, while the DC will be in the back, raising the head, inputting the information of the surveillance direction in which we need to look at. So we'll have that information and they'll be putting that in to try and get that time down. Do work quite close to the enemy lines. At the moment I'm currently doing recce, so it's my job to go out and recce the positions of which the Mambas are going to be sighted, and the detachment's commanders will come up and obviously set up the radars and stuff, and then I will move forward and just try and get them closer. So it's just about having that mutual support and making sure the communications run smoothly so we know where we are on the battle space and what we need to achieve next.
In any situation where you are the aggressive force and you are going to somebody else's territory, your biggest threat is artillery. Anything that we can provide that will detect or locate the enemy's artillery, or even deter them from firing their artillery at us because they know that we can pick them up, is definitely a battle-winning asset.
The regiment views its innovations as a way of gaining the military edge on a modern battlefield. As it heads towards the future, this could be the difference between winning and losing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.